Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Hine Associates. I'm out touring some of the homes to be included in our next online auction. This particular property is at 157 Old Loving Road, Mineral Bluff, Georgia. This is a pretty nice house. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It looks like somebody started rehabbing it. It has a metal roof. As we go through, I'll point out what I saw. But I highly encourage you to come out here and look at this property on the inspection day. Make sure I didn't miss anything and make sure that you understand what you're buying. I think this is going to make a fine little home. This is a little gravel road, but it sure has a lot of people live on it because a lot of people's been by. So looks like you'll have some real fine neighbors. Let's head inside and see what you think. Okay, I've just stepped inside the door here at Old Loving Road, and I want to show you a few things that make me think this is being rehabbed. One, it looks like they've been doing some work on the sheetrock. Also look like peeling off some wallpaper. I'm not sure what this process over here. I'm going to stand back where you can see it. Looks like they had a rock wall and started taking it off. You can see the contrast. So maybe that was coming off, maybe it wasn't. They have looks like painted his ceiling and put up some newer type light fixtures that probably wouldn't go with this house. And I'm guessing the way they've got a line drawn on the wall, looks like they were going to cut a square hole here, and then they decided around it, and they cut out all the sheetrock at one time and then came back and put this countertop in. So I'm not sure what they're doing there. I do notice a window unit. But standing back looking at the front door, I see some newer hardwood floors. It has not been trimmed out with molding on the side. And I did see in these 2x4s here around this window, looks like some former termite damage, but I have seen some traps outside in the yard, so I imagine they've been treated. That's going to be my guess, because of those termite traps. There's a lot to talk about in this house, so let's move along pretty quick. All right, I'm gonna come in the kitchen area. A few things in here look a little different to me. I think that laundry was original, probably had some shelves on it. These cabinets, countertops, but those appliances look newer. Now, I don't guarantee the appliances work. We don't have the power on, but if they hear when you buy it and they work, well, lucky you. That's the way I look at it. I do see two matching light fixtures in here on the ceiling, and I'm suspecting that over there around that stove area at one time, there was a ceiling fan, because I can see the pattern on the ceiling. Now, this is probably some later model flooring in here from some time ago. All right, let's ease along. All right, this is a bedroom. Looked like some work has been done on the ceiling in here. Probably a child's room they were planning. They have added some hardwood floors, but again, they're not trimmed out with any molding. Now here's something that makes me think that we've got a new heat system, because this is the return, and they've added it in this bedroom. It doesn't have a closet, so I think it's an older home, and that's why the closet's not built in. They're probably going to put a closet there somewhere as part of their addition, but that looks new. All right, out here in the hallway, it looks like they've been doing some prep work, and the ceiling again has been done, a newer light fixture. Let's just go over here. This is what I'm saying is a master bedroom. I don't know, they put some wainscoting in here. I don't know if that's part of the rehab or not. There's some carpet in here, probably needs to go. And then maybe they were changing paint colors. I see red paint, wallpaper, not really sure what that was, and some more paneling over here. But here's something interesting. This is a bath, and looks like the green tile was original. Then they put down some blue tile, and that toilet probably has been changed out in that pedestal sink. And here is a shower new shower that has not been put together yet. And I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see that the ceiling's done and new light fixture, and this door frame is new. It's never been primed or painted. So there's something to think about. I don't know what they were doing, but you know, I come up and don't get to talk to the owner, so I just have to do the best I can. Now in here, this is another bedroom. It looks like they pulled something off the bottom. Maybe some paneling was glued on or something, and they started on the hardwood floor but didn't finish across the room. I'm sure you can find that, and I'm not sure what that little space there was for. All right, I'm going to skip by the basement, but we're going down there. This is a bath. It looks like somebody started on it. And I noticed on the front of the house, we'll look when we go outside in the back, that the gutters are stopped up, and I believe that's causing a leak. Some kind of stoppage or something, because that's a metal roof, and this bathroom has a roof leak. Why, I don't know, because it's a metal roof. Kind of hard. That looks original tub shower, but it may have some newer hardware on it. And here's a toilet, looks like it's been replaced because they took up some tile on the floor around it. All right, we're going to go down in the basement now. I just want to show you around. This could be some added benefit to this house. All right, I'm just going to start at one end. If you'll notice, they've started the grid work for a drop ceiling. I can walk under it. I'm about 6 foot tall, and there's some extra space. They've built in this room. I don't know what it was going to be. Maybe a laundry or something along that line. This is a back door that leads out to the backyard. And there is some water on the floor, so there's some kind of water coming in here, and I think it's because gutters are stopped up. But this looks like a newer HVAC system in here. And they have done some insulation work, but I believe there's some moisture coming in because of those gutters. But you need to check that out. But most of the time when you get the water running away from the house, it's not coming in the basement. And here's another basement area room, and again, the insulation in the ceiling. All right, let's go outside and take a careful look at some of the things we've talked about. I'll meet you out front. Okay, I'm out here looking at the front of the house. You can see it's a metal roof, but the gutters are stopped up. And if they're stopped up, water will back up under them. I've got a metal building, and they got stopped up and it backed up in the building. Luckily the insulation caught it, but it looked like a big old balloon. Once we got the gutters clean, we drain that balloon with a BB gun and a trash can. This is overgrown, but it is a utility building, and there's some steps that go down beside the carport, and they're overgrown. But on the back of the carport, it's a little deck area, it looks like. All right, now here's some important things that I think cleaning those gutters will drain this water away from the house. There's one downspout at the other end, but none at this end. I'm not a gutter man, but looks like to me extra downspouts to be called for. Let's see, I wanted to show you, okay, here's a termite trap I found. You can see it in the ground. And so that's what made me suspect it had been treated for termites. Some of the windows appear to have been replaced. You need to look at those, and those gutters are awful. All right, the HVAC system, this is the craziest thing you ever seen. The copper's in it, but they took the fan. Okay, here's another item that made me suspect some type of rehab going on. That bath that had the new shower is not put together. It has, looks like it's an addition, some newer block. I don't know when this was done, but it looks like an add-on to get a second bath. You can see the house one time had a pinker pink color. And we'll walk around back. Now, some of this shrubs needs to be trimmed back, but that's not going to happen for us to sell a house. That's going to be your job. There's a door to the basement, and I'm sitting here. Got a little small window as a bath, but I don't see any gutters on the back of the house, so I don't know what's causing that leak. It could be curling around the lip with the wrong pitch, not enough overhang. Who knows? I can't see up there on the roof, and the further back I go, the further downhill I go, so you'll need to check that out. But that bath is leaking. There could be a vent up there for the bath. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I see a vent up there on the house, but I don't know if that's the bath or not. It could be leaking around that vent. And I think getting the water away from the house would keep the basement dry. Here's the deck I told you about on the end of the carport. So somebody started, they just need somebody to finish, and here's your opportunity. I think this is going to make a nice house for somebody. Okay, that's going to finish us up here at 157 Old Levin Road, Mineral Bluff, Georgia. Pretty nice little house. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and it gave you some ideas of what you might want to do when you buy the house, and encourages you to come out and look at it. Just want to talk about a couple of things before I leave. One, if you're a first-time bidder, bid early in the process, but before you bid, read the contract package. It's under documents on your on the web page. These documents tell you, they're all the papers you're going to sign to purchase the property. Tell you how much you need down at the auction, how much you'll need within 30 days. You got to pay it in 30 days, closing costs, all these things that you have to pay to close on this property. This is a USDA foreclosure. It will be sold to the highest bidder at an absolute auction, regardless of price. So this is your chance to buy a property at a price you set yourself. We don't have a number. You just get in there and help yourself. All right, we will not be here at the property to take your bid. All bidding's on the internet. This is an online only auction, and the place to bid is terryhowe.com. That's where we want to see you. That's where you bid and buy. If you have questions, give us a call. Our number's at the bottom of the screen. You need help with something, need some assistance, we're there. We're glad to help you, or send us an email, info@terryhowe.com. Well, thank you for viewing the video. We're going to head to the next property.